In our research, we considered the aspects of the thriller genre. We used YouTube and personal DVDs to watch thriller films to give us a better understanding of their conventions. We also studied opening title sequences in particular and searched for different thriller films to analyse. We used digital technology including internet search engines and film websites, IMDb, Art of the Title and Google. These were useful, especially IMDb because it provided lots of relevant information which helped with our research. Also, for our research, we used the college VLE. We used this to give us information provided by our teacher, such as links to helpful websites and the PowerPoint presentations that they had prepared. We used the college's Quack blog to develop and document our own ideas and found it was an easy way to communicate with other members of the group outside of lesson. This was a very helpful way of expressing our ideas to the group. It is also very easy to use. When we pitched our ideas to the class, we recorded them using a flip cam and embedded the video on our blog as evidence and information in terms of the feedback given. We used a PowerPoint presentation to show the rest of the class because it was easy to illustrate with images and audio links to what we wanted to present. It was good to use because it is also visual for the group instead of talking throughout. For both the prelim and our final piece, we used a Sony HC7 camera to record our footage. On the camera, we could manually adjust the exposure, which corrected the brightness of the shot, and the white balance, which corrects the colour. We had to adjust these settings every time we moved to a different location. We recorded all the non-diegetic sounds with the microphone which is built into the camera. Because there was no acted dialogue in our opening title sequence, we mainly recorded ambient sounds. We recorded a Foley scream when we were in the edit suite using a Marantz professional recording device. We used 2 songs from the copyright-free music website in Computech and layered the tracks over each other to create the eerie sound we wanted. We've edited in the sound of a doorbell ringing. We got this sound effect from freesfx.co.uk. We decided using a sound effect would be more effective than recording the sound of the actual doorbell on location as the sound effect. It would be more obvious and would have more of an impact. For the font of our titles, we chose Daubed and Drawing Blood for the main title, both from the free font website, dafont.com. We chose these specifically because they had crazed a scratch look to them, which reflects the main theme of our film and is conventional of the thriller genre.
For our opening title sequence, we imported our footage onto Adobe Premiere. On this program there are many varied effects, techniques and tools we could use to edit our piece together and add to create a tense atmosphere. We used the crossfade and dissolve visual effects in between most of our clips. This gave them flow and helped each scene blend into the next smoothly without spoiling the atmosphere. Our main character is psychotic, mentally unstable and suffers from OCD. To show these traits, we used a locked off shot of her pacing around her room doing unordinary things. We filmed this for around 5 to 10 minutes. Once we imported it into the editing suite, we lowered the opacity of all of the clips and layered them on top of each other. After this, we increased the speed by 300%. We really liked this effect as it looked like the girl had been doing this over a long period of time. When creating our titles, we used a lot of linear wipes. This helped prevent them from overpowering the actual footage and kept an even balance between the two. In every shot we changed the colour of the font to suit the surroundings so it stood out. When designing our titles, we decided to make our font very unneat and scribbled to show anger. This font also went along with the genre of our film. We made the final title red because that is our typical colour of a horror film.
Cool.